What's going on, everyone? Brommer18 here. I hope that you are all doing well and have recovered from last episode. And if you are yet to watch last episode, or indeed any of the videos in this series before that, I would highly advise you go and check those ones out first before coming onto this one. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. We have had a proper roller coaster journey so far, and long may it continue. But it is time to move on to this episode. And well, I'm not going to lie, I was going to do a double header today, 2 games, but I have got a plethora of highlights to show you. 5 games, and it is goals galore. So we're going to be just the one today, otherwise it will be approaching 40 minutes long minimum, and we can't be having that. So without further ado, I think we should just roll into the highlights. So we start off with transfer offers, and first of all, got a 3.2 million offer for Candaeus, which I duly flat out rejected, and then about a £200,000 offer for Rudden, which I accepted. He was transfer listed and he wasn't going to play. Moving into the Hamilton game, Lee Wallace gets us on the score sheet early on with this, whatever that was. Then we further add to the scoreline. Jamie Murphy gets put through by Morelos, he goes the whole way, and it's a nice finish. It wouldn't be a game without Morelos getting on the score sheet, and he does so here. He gets put through by Ryan Jack, wrong sides the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. And we round off the scoring. Morelos sends through Eddie Nketiah, who has the pace on the defender. Nice turn, and that rounds it off for 4-0. And then we come on to the Hibs game, and wow is all I can say. Just watch this. Ryan Jack opens the scoring with a calm finish from there. But then, of course, we do things the hard way. Hibs get the equaliser literally a couple of minutes after we score. Once again, some poor defending, errors all over the place, misguided marking, and they equalise. It doesn't last long though. This time, Koulibaly popping up out of nowhere. This Morelos through ball to Lookman. Lookman runs in, cuts back to Koulibaly, and it is a class finish. And of course, El Buffalo has to get himself onto the score sheet. Some nice football sees him slotted through here, and he finishes calmly. From there, we just go on a riot. Jamie Murphy pops up with what is sure to be a candidate in the goal of the season competition at the end of the season. A lovely over-the-top ball from Morelos, and he calmly slots in on the volley. Then Eddie Nketiah, I brought him on for this corner, and with his first touch, he gets onto the score sheet. And then we close off the scoring to a mere 6 goals. Eddie Nketiah runs in, cuts inside, sees a run of Kent, and Kent makes it 6. And we should have built on those results, but instead it's a frustrating game against St Mirren. Defence goes on walkabouts here. It leads to Brock Madsen being put through. He dings it over a rushing Wes Fotheringham, and it's 1-0. That's followed about 80 minutes later by one El Buffalo popping up and rescuing us a point. We kept pushing and pushing, but it just wasn't enough. North service resumes at home to Motherwell. First of all, Ademola Lookman on loan from Everton gets himself on the score sheet. Ajaria spots him. He doesn't have loads of time, so he gets the pop shot away, and he makes it 1-0. Shortly followed by, of course, an El Buffalo goal, because he wouldn't be a Rangers game without him getting on the score sheet. The dreaded give and go here. Ajaria once again puts him through, and he places it past the goalkeeper to make it 2. And then we have this to make it 3. Another give and go, this time over the top through ball. One touch, bang. Alfredo Morelos is just the man. And the end of the month comes, so we always get this detailed stats breakdown at the end of each month, and I just wanted to show you this because if you look on the left, you'll see at the top of every board is one Alfredo Morelos, and the Morelos hype is real. You can see here just how important he is to our play. Forget the goals even for a minute. The passing, etc., passing attempted, dribbling, everything, all the attacks are just going through him. We are probably over relying on him, and I think that proved in the St Mirren game because I actually made about 4 changes in that game, including Morelos being taken out, given a rest, And then obviously we went behind and I had to bring on the likes of him and the big guns, Luckman, etc. And then we managed to get back in the game, but it was too little too late. So as you can imagine, I'm quite high on Morelos at the moment. You can probably tell because I keep banging on about him in this video. And as a result, I've had that Morelos song stuck in my head for the last 12 hours. Yeah, that one. But moving on, we still have one more game to go. This time against Kilmarnock and sigh. We go down yet again because of a low cross. Speaking of low crosses, Lee Wallace produces one this time, becoming a bit of a signature for him. Jamie Murphy is on the receiving end of it this time around, and that makes it 1-1. Then a real sucker punch as Chris Boyd decides to get himself on the score sheet. Barisic just completely misses the ball here. They pounce, send it into Boyd. It's 2-1. We missed 2 one-on-ones, Nketiah and Koulibaly, so it takes this man to show him how it's done. And then finally, we get ourselves in the lead. A lovely whipped ball. Koulibaly's there. Brilliant. This time, now, finally, we're in the lead. Let's hold on to the 3 points and go home. Oh, off. And obviously, it was Chris Boyd, yet again. And he celebrates to make it even worse. So that leaves the league table looking something like this, guys. And if you can remember, towards the end of last episode, we'd gone within 4 points of Celtic. Since then, I've played 5 games. I'm unbeaten. I've scored 17 goals. And somehow, the gap has widened. We fell off even more. I mean, they just don't slip up. At some point, surely another team has got to step up to the plate and, you know, beat them, because it is, I'm not going to lie, it is so hard to keep this catcher. But at the same time, though, we do have ourselves to blame in the sense that, I mean, look at those draws. I mean, more draws than anyone else in the division. 8. Only lost 1, but it's too many draws, not enough wins. On a positive note, though, we are 12 points clear of Hibernian in what I do believe is the Champions League places. So that is always a good note. But in terms of the title race, we've got to start applying the pressure. We have been. It's been here and there, really. But, you know, we do have them pretty soon, actually. And speaking of that, this is the schedule. I mean, wow. What a tough run of games this is. It's going to be a big one. There's going to be, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes in this period of 5 games. So we'll see. But it's going to be a tough run. It's going to require a lot of effort. But I'm really, really excited for it. In particular, those 2 ties, 2 matches against Lazio in the Europa League round of 32. We'll have those for you. Well, we'll have the first one for you next episode and see how we do. But for now, we have the semi-finals against Hibernian, and I really do want to win this trophy desperately. It'd be brilliant to come out of this season with silverware, and this is the first chance that we will get of doing that. If it's anything like the last game against Hibs, then, you know, we have a brilliant chance, but you know, we've got to not be complacent and go into this game being just as on form as we was then. And with that, it is time to show you the game plan. And as you'll see, a change of formation. This is actually the formation I've been playing throughout those 5 games that you saw the highlights of earlier. We switched to a 4-3-3 because against teams like, you know, St Mirren, Motherwell, Hamilton, etc., even Hibs, we wanted to sort of control the game more. And it's easier to do that with more bodies in midfield compared to the 4-4-2, which was quite rigid, really, in a sense. So this is, as you can see in the highlights, really gone a step towards that. We're outperforming. We're performing much better, outperforming our opponents, and yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of the tactics, it's very much that of the mentality of a team that wants to control the game. We press high, A lot of short pass, tiki-taka build-up, things like that really. Advanced instructions, tiki-taka is one of them. Deep defensive line I usually take off unless we're trying to see out the game, etc. So yeah, that's really it. Same formation from them, the 3-4-3 that they've been using every time we've played them this season. Hopefully a similar result. It's time to get into it.
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. As we said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. This must be amongst the favourite arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It is extraordinary to think.
Away we go then, hopefully we can get off to a good start.
It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hoping.
Oh, Morelos got the ball here and he's found the run of Ajaria. Ajaria will look out wide to Tavernier, who's going to try and whip it in. Morelos is there, pounces onto it. It's brilliant. Somehow he's had the time to touch it, bring it down with his chest. And obviously it's El Buffalo who gets us onto the score sheet. What a start for us in this semi-final. We just have a look here. Ajaria gets it. He spreads it out wide to Tavernier. Tavernier hits the ball in. He's picked him out really well. And Morelos does fantastically well. Defender doesn't quite know, can't quite decide what exactly he should do. And yeah, it comes over to Morelos. Slots it past Bogdan. And 1-0 early on. What a start for us. Morelos gives it to Ajaria. And away we can go. Murphy's making that run. And he spotted him. Jamie Murphy's in. Oh, it's a good save. Well, it's not really a good save. He probably should have done better. It's straight at him in all fairness, actually. Can Katic win that? He can. And Arfield can get onto it here. And he's got so much space in the middle to run into. What are his options? He doesn't have a whole lot. He sees Lookman, though. It's a great ball. Can Lookman finish? Oh, that's poor. Poor finish from him. He's got to do better there. And he's found Wallace. He's going to go low. Morelos is there. What a save from Bogdan once again. He gets down low really quickly. Otherwise, it is trickling in. I imagine it will be half-time here from this goal kick. Yes, it is. So far, so good, guys. 1-0. We should be up by more, in fact. I mean, look at that. We've absolutely dominated. 66% possession. 7 shots to their none. So far, so good. Ajari is tired, and I'm actually taking him off. And we're going to bring Ryan Jack on, who's been really good in that forward role, that more advanced role. As you saw in those highlights earlier, he's quite good in it, and he's relishing that opportunity. Oh my God, Jamie Murphy. He's constantly offside. I'm going to take Lookman off here and bring Ryan Kent on. As does Goldson. Get rid of it. Oh, Jesus. Right, time to make one final change. Jamie Murphy's had a poor game. So we'll take him off and we'll bring Candeas on. And hope we can try and extend our lead, really. Oh, he's gone for the ball there. The defender's got to stick with him. Jesus. What's going on? Oh, that's so poor. So poor. Yet again, the man marking. It's been such a problem all season. Why is the midfield, like, why is the centre so vacant? I don't understand that. Goldson's spread out. For some reason, Koulibaly's the furthest man back. I don't quite understand. And as a result, about 10 minutes to go, Hibs are back into the game, and we've really, second half, we've been really poor. Not going to lie, we've just been awful. They've got a corner in the dying minutes here. Oh, they're not meeting it. What is the matter with us at the moment? We've fell apart, guys. Absolutely falling apart. We can't keep hold of the ball. Oh, Tavernier, what's going on? Oh my word! We've got away with one there. That was terrible. And that is full time. And it is going to extra time. And we were... I mean, look at that. Look at the stats. That was the same amount of shots that we had at the end of the first half. And look at Hibs' shots now. We have been... Oh, we've really fell apart, guys. I don't know what else to say. And I'll tell you what, we've got to liven it up now. Because otherwise we're going to get knocked out here. Oh, there we go. Nice little 1-2. And he's sent through Candeas. And Candeas is in. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Morelos offloads it. He's got Candeas who's open. And he'll cut back to Morelos. Oh, what a save. Bogdan again. This is going to go to penalties, isn't it? Oh, no. Well, there it is. Yet again. It was the same against Motherwell in the quarter-final. Penalties it is. Tav to step up to take the first penalty then. We're going to go top right. Yes. That's 1-0. On to the next one. Con Fotheringham, his heroics in the first one. Oh, there it is again. Where's Fotheringham? Yes. Saved. And after one penalty each, it's 1-0. Candeas. Oh, it wasn't a great penalty, but he scored. That's all that matters.
Hibs can't afford to miss another one.
Oh, you jammy p***.
Completely wrong-footed, the keeper. Rangers
Now El Buffalo. Watch him miss this now because of all the hype that I've been, you know, putting on him. Oh, yes. He loves it. Why did I doubt him? Why did I doubt him? Fotheringham saves. Fotheringham has saved, and that gives us the opportunity. It is Scott Arfield to put us through to the final. I'm going to go top left. Come on. Oh, no. Arfield has missed, but now we have another opportunity. Can Fotheringham produce one more heroic? He can indeed. Wes Fotheringham guesses the right way. And it is another heroic performance from Wes Fotheringham in a penalty shootout. He did the same against Motherwell. And once again, he has done it in the semis. We are through to the final. And that is, in the end, well, we got the job done. It's so frustrating that we've had to do it like this. But we got the job done. And what worries me, though, I have to put it out there, is that we've got Lazio in, like, what, 3 days' time. And then we've got a Celtic game. And then we've got Lazio, like, 2 games a week. And that's going to really fatigue us this extra time. It's something we could have done without. And there's going to have to be rotation, I can just imagine. Which is annoying. But nevertheless, well, that was not predictable, was it? An Old Firm derby in the final. That is the way it goes. So we will be playing against Celtic yet again. And I can't wait for that game. Meanwhile, Ajaria and Nketiah's overall are increasing. And that's always promising. But that is it, guys. We are now through to the final. But we can't focus on that yet, because now we have another competition to look at, and it is Lazio. First of all, it is at home. We've got the trip to the Stadio Olimpico in, what, a week's time. In between that, we've got another trip to Celtic Park. I'll tell you what a section of games. I mean, I thought, you know, a Lazio and Celtic doubleheader could be on the cards, but I thought maybe that would take the shine off each game. So, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, but I will decide. Will it just be one game each? I'm not sure, but we'll find out in the next episode. That will be episode 11. It is time to round things off there, guys. Well, drama, but in the end, we've managed to do it. And, well, let's just look forward to that final in when is it? Let's just have a quick look, actually, when that is. Imagine, yeah, end of March. So, not too far away, actually. Not too far away at all. And yeah, tell you what, that's going to be an exciting one. But for now, it is time to round the episode off there. So, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter now, as you'll see. Well, if any of you watched my giveaway video that I released yesterday, as of the day of recording this, you'll see that I have now got a Twitter account for the channel. I'm giving away a copy of PES 2019 as well, so go and check out that video and go and give me a follow on Twitter as well. Just a fresh account, so you know, jump on the social media train. And on that note, guys, it's time to round it off there. Don't forget to check out the affiliate links in the description if you want to get PES on PC. You can get it for cheap on cdkeys.com. And on that note, guys, I've been Brom18. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one.